Kinder eggs give children 3 wonderful surprises in one little treat. A double-layered chocolate egg with a smooth milk chocolate shell and a creamy white lining. A small, clever toy to play with, and a big moment of surprise. They also help parents make kids happy instantly, which is the most important thing. This video will give you a detailed tour of how these little surprising eggs, Kinder eggs, are made and how much effort goes into their processing to make them a fun moment for everyone. But first, let's have a look at their ingredients. Kinder eggs contain a good mixture of materials. The shell comprises 47% milk chocolate, including sugar, powdered milk, cocoa butter, and mass emulsifiers such as soya lecithin and vanilla flavor. It also contains skimmed milk powder, sugar, vegetable fats such as palm oil and shea butter, whey proteins, racing agents, ammonium bicarbonate and sodium bicarbonate, and a pinch of salt. It's worth noting that Kinder eggs contain soy and milk, so they are not suitable for children under 3 years old. Furthermore, the toy inside is tiny, posing a serious choking risk. A Kinder egg must be consumed under supervision when little kids are around. Creating Kinder chocolate eggs starts with carefully selecting the right cocoa to give them a unique and delicious flavor. Ferrero, the company behind Kinder, sources its cocoa mainly from West Africa and South Africa, where the warm, humid climate is perfect for growing top-quality cocoa beans. They've perfected the art of blending and processing different cocoa beans to create their signature taste and aroma. They choose only the best beans from the main harvest to ensure top-notch ingredients for their chocolate. Once the cocoa beans are harvested, they undergo a detailed process. First, they're fermented for about a week, usually under banana leaves. This step is crucial as it develops the beans' natural flavors and aromas. After fermentation, the beans are sun-dried for about 5 days. They're then shipped to Kinder's factories worldwide, where they're further dried and undergo rigorous quality checks, including physical, chemical, organoleptic, and microbiological tests. Once they pass these checks, the beans are ground to separate the edible nibs from the skin. The next step is roasting the cocoa nibs, which enhances their aroma and color. Ferrero roasts most of its beans in-house to ensure top quality and freshness. After roasting, the nibs are ground to create cocoa mass. This mass is pressed to separate the cocoa butter from the cocoa cake, which is then broken down to make cocoa powder. This cocoa powder layer coats the Kinder eggs. The process continues with carefully mixing ingredients to create that unique chocolate taste. The first step combines selected cocoa mass, milk powder, and sugar in large mixing machines. Getting the proportions right is essential for making the rich chocolate base that eventually encloses the toy surprise in each Kinder egg. This chocolate base is then sent to conch machines, mixed and heated for several hours. This conching process is vital to refine the texture and develop the smooth, delicious flavor that Kinder is known for. Once the chocolate is mixed correctly, it moves to a tempering stage. Tempering gives the chocolate its glossy finish and a satisfying snap when bitten into. This is done by carefully heating and cooling the chocolate, which is critical to achieving high-quality chocolate. Then the chocolate paste is shaped into small balls using extrusion. In the extrusion process, the chocolate is squeezed through a machine with a mold that shapes it into round balls. This ensures that all the chocolate balls inside the eggs are the same size and shape. After shaping, the chocolate balls are covered with a thin layer of chocolate or other coatings based on the recipe. They are then cooled to harden the coating and give the balls their final texture. Each chocolate ball is carefully checked throughout this process to ensure it meets all the safety standards. After that, the creamy white lining inside the egg is made from a unique mix of whole milk powder, sugar, vegetable fats, and emulsifiers. These ingredients are mixed with proper measurement, a closely guarded secret that ensures the distinctive Kinder flavor. After mixing, the ingredients are heated and stirred until they reach a smooth, creamy consistency. The next step is forming the chocolate shells. The liquid chocolate mixture is poured into molds shaped like 2 halves of an egg. These molds gently vibrate to remove air bubbles, assuring the perfect chocolate shells. Once the shells are formed, they are moved to a cooling tunnel where the temperature is carefully controlled to achieve the ideal texture. After passing all the quality checks, the prepared chocolate balls are carefully put inside the eggshell before being sealed. Meanwhile, in another part of the factory, the magic of Kinder eggs happens, as in the assembly of the toy surprise inside. Workers delicately put together these tiny toys, whether a little figurine or a small puzzle, which is perfect as these toys are the spark of Kinder eggs. Once the chocolate shells have cooled and the toys are ready, it's time to join them together. The two halves of the chocolate egg are carefully brought together, and the toys are placed in small plastic capsules and then gently inserted into the chocolate shells. Regarding the safety feature of toys, the toy part of each Kinder Egg is created separately from the chocolate. Designers first come up with fun and imaginative designs. These designs are tested to ensure they're safe and work well. Once approved, molds are made to shape the toy parts. Safe plastic is melted and poured into these molds to create the different pieces. After that, the parts are assembled, sometimes with added stickers or tiny details to make the toy more attractive. Finally, the two halves of the chocolate shell are sealed to keep the toy inside. A thin layer of melted chocolate is often used to create a secure seal. After sealing, each Kinder Egg is inspected one last time to ensure there are no issues present. Any problems are quickly addressed, so every Kinder Egg is flawless when it leaves the factory. The final step in creating Kinder Eggs is careful packaging to verify they're safe and ready for kids and chocolate lovers everywhere. Each Kinder Egg is first wrapped in a thin, protective layer of foil designed to be tamper-proof and secure. Even though the foil is fragile, it is strong enough to keep the chocolate and toy inside safe. Kinder is always looking for ways to make this foil even thinner, which would save aluminum and help the environment. Once the eggs are wrapped, they're placed in specially designed trays decorated with the familiar Kinder logo. These trays are sealed and moved to the packaging area, where the eggs are packed into colorful boxes ready to ship. The boxes are designed to catch the eye with bright colors and fun designs that appeal to children. Before the eggs hit the stores, each one undergoes a careful quality check. The packaging is labeled with essential details like nutritional facts, ingredients, and manufacturing information so that consumers know exactly what they're getting. The eggs are then grouped into packs, usually sets of 3, 6, or more, to make it easy for customers to choose the right amount. Finally, the packaged Kinder Eggs are sent to distribution centers and retail stores. From wrapping to shipping, strict quality controls ensure that every Kinder Egg is faultless. When the eggs finally make their way to the shelves and into the hands of eager kids, that's when the real fun begins. You might wonder why this exciting idea almost initially didn't happen. The story begins in 1968 when Michele Ferrero had a brilliant idea for a new product. A chocolate egg with a hidden surprise inside. Inspired by the Italian tradition of giving large chocolate eggs to children at Easter, Ferrero imagined a treat that could bring joy daily. At first, his idea faced some doubts. Some employees questioned whether chocolate eggs would be famous outside the Easter season and whether investing in a new machine for this product would be worthwhile, but they were happily proven wrong. Kinder Eggs quickly became a favorite treat, delighting people all year long. Despite the criticism, Ferrero was convinced that adding extra milk to the chocolate would appeal to mothers who wanted to give their kids a delicious and milky treat. By 1974, Ferrero had started making Kinder Surprises, which soon became a big hit. While many people know and love Kinder Surprise eggs, chocolate bars, and Nutella, only some know their whole story. Michele Ferrero took over his parents' company and expanded it beyond Italy, turning it into a global brand. Known as the Chocolate King, he became one of the wealthiest confectionery manufacturers in the world. The Kinder Surprise egg with its hidden toy was one of his mind-blowing ideas. Ferrero sells about 1.2 billion Kinder Eggs every year, and children across the globe can enjoy this tasty treat. Except in the USA, where Kinder Eggs are banned. The reason is that Kinder Eggs have a chocolate shell with a plastic egg inside that contains a toy. Since plastic eggs and toys are not meant to be eaten, they don't meet the United States 1938 Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act requirements, which bans food products from containing non-edible parts. This regulation means that while Kinder Eggs are a beloved treat around the globe, they're not available on American shelves. Today, Ferrero ensures that each Kinder Surprise toy is made with care. Using original molds and hand painting, the company creates around 100 toys annually with various themes. These toys fuel kids' imaginations and make playtime more exciting and fun, bringing joy to children everywhere. So, what fact about Kinder Surprise eggs did you like the most? Let us know in the comments below. And before you go, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.